Hey guys, it's Dave with Truth Fires Records, and I am back with Truth Fires Radio's second episode. We will be featuring 3 artists that I haven't talked about yet, and excited to get into that. But first, want to talk a little bit about the last episode. We had a bunch of great feedback. People from all over New England hit us up, sent us some music. A few different people wanted to come in and actually play some live music here in the show. So over the next few weeks, you can expect to hear some great new sounds and actually see some live footage here. So Truth Fires Records just celebrated our 3rd birthday. On April 19th, 2014, we launched our record label into the world. We had a barn party at my parents' barn, and we had a number of bands. Had over 100 people show up throughout the day, and we partied well into 4 or 5 in the morning the next day. It was a really great time, and it was one of the best days of my life, and I can't think of a better way to have launched this company out in the world. So we just came up on a 3rd birthday, and this musician that you hear right now is Jordan Kaulback. He was there that night, and he played us an awesome set. And so he's going to be the first person I'm going to talk about this week. I have had the pleasure of knowing Jordan for quite a few years now. First met him up at Harry's Hill in Starks, Maine. I heard him playing a Keller Williams tune, and I immediately went up and gave him kudos when the song was done and got chatting, and we've pretty much been friends ever since. I am going to play the song What Do I Know by him. And Jordan's a really interesting guy. He is basically a one-man band. He loops guitars, loops his drum beats that he makes through his keyboards. He will beatbox. He will layer vocals throughout the song. He does all sorts of really interesting things. So I'm going to play a track from him, and I hope you guys like it.
heart wrapped around a pole, and I need you, sweet room, you catch my attention, you soothe my soul. It feels like a love. What do I know? It's warm like a love. What do I know? It hurts like a love. What do I know?
So that was a sweet little love song from Jordan. Mainly focuses on just piano. It's got a little bit of beatboxing in the back there, but really beautiful song, one I enjoy a lot. Next band we've got coming up is Skyfoot. They are a band based out of Boston, Massachusetts. They cover a lot of genres in their music, do a lot of really neat stuff. Really cool jam band. And so, since we're talking about the Truth Fires Records launch, James Taylor, the bass player of Skyfoot, was actually there with his old band, the 220s. And I've had the pleasure of knowing James for a few years now. He's a really good guy and a very talented musician. So the song I'm going to play is called My Grandpa. There's an interesting little story inside the lyrics, so make sure you tune in and pay attention to that.
My grandpa traveled the world but never Arkansas. My grandpa traveled the world but never Arkansas. My grandpa sure could cook up a mean pad tall. My grandpa sure could cook a mean pad tall. My grandpa spent some time in Bogota, Colombia. My grandpa sure was good with the old chainsaw. My grandpa sure was good with the old chainsaw. My grandpa was my grandma. That's one thing I wish I never done did saw. My grandpa was my grandma. That's one thing I wish I never done did saw. My grandpa looked just like George Bernard Shaw. My grandpa
So that's a pretty silly track from Skyfoot. That's one that I always get a kick out of. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next band I'm going to talk about is Summit. They are a Maine bass band, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Summer from the band for a couple years now. She plays guitar, sings, and does a lot of the songwriting for the group. First time I heard her, we were around a campfire at a friend's house, and she had played a couple tunes, played a couple covers, but it was really her original songwriting that really grabbed a hold of me and blew my mind. The track that I'm going to play you is called Before My Life Ends, and I was lucky enough to hear the song and its developing stages. When she first started writing it, she was playing it for me a few different ways, and she was like, what do you think? Looking for feedback. And so now to hear it, it's really great to see the growth and progress that's come from the song, see the eventual evolution of the track. Summit has a pretty cool story. Summer and Cassandra went to high school together, and they've been best friends for a long time. They taught each other guitar, helped each other write songs, and then they eventually went their ways through life and reunited a few years back and have been making music ever since. Their boyfriends, Dave and Eric, have both joined the band to give it a more full and rich sound. And they've been playing music ever since, so pretty neat stuff. I hope you guys like this next track, and I'm going to play that now.
I still have the same habit.
that was a tune from Summit. Summer, to this day, is one of my favorite songwriters. She has books and books full of songs, hundreds of songs, and not all of them are developed, but truly that is a feat for any artist. So the 3 bands that I talked about this week, you can catch at Germination in Harmony, Maine from May 19th through the 21st. It's going to be a really fun festival. It's got a great lineup. Definitely check it out. So I had mentioned earlier that a number of artists contacted us after seeing last week's episode. I look forward to hearing from more musicians this week as well. You can contact me at truthfiresrecords@gmail.com. Please send a link to your music or send me a few tracks that I can download. I'll give it a listen, give you some feedback, and try and put it on the show. We're got a long list of bands that we plan on putting on here, and we are scheduling a few different artists to actually come in and play live. So we've got all sorts of neat stuff coming up. So the last order of business I'm going to discuss tonight is the TVR Youth Launch, also called the Seaside Shake, that's happening in Blue Hill Park on May 27th. We're going to have a number of bands. We're going to have some young musicians that are going to come and play and even collaborate with some of the bands that will be playing that day. It's going to be a really fun event. We'll have some vending. We'll have some food. We'll be taking donations of instruments or money to help support the program. This is going to be a really great time, and we hope that you come. Thanks for tuning in again this week, and we are really excited to be celebrating our 3rd year. Thank you guys for all your support, everything you guys have done, sharing our posts, raving to your friends about some of the musicians we're working with, going to shows. All these things really add up and really make a difference and allow us to continue doing what we're doing. So really want to thank you guys, each and every one of you. It is greatly appreciated, and I couldn't be happier doing the work that I'm doing, and just extremely grateful to have people support and believe in what I'm doing. So thanks guys, much love, and I'll see you next week.